Hey, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School here in Kihei, Maui. This is one of my favorite places to practice out by the water. And today's practice is all about finding a little bit of a balance in your hormones. And I'm not going to claim that we can balance everything out through a 20-minute yoga practice, but we do know that bringing down our cortisol, our stress hormones, through things like yoga, gentle movement, rest, is really powerful in helping to balance everything else out. If you're like me, you're a woman in your 30s to 50s going through pre- and perimenopausal symptoms, you know that sometimes our hormones feel out of balance. Managing our stress can help manage all the other hormones and all the other changes going on. So we're going to think today about this flow as almost like a brisk walk with friends. We're going to move our bodies, we're going to elevate our heart rate a little bit, build a little bit of strength, use some body weight, and then we're going to bring everything down, come back to that more relaxed, readjusted state to move on with the rest of your day. Take a moment to find a nice grounded position. Feet about hip distance apart or together. Rock a little bit forward and back, toes to heels. And notice if you can find that place where you're really rooted down, really balanced between both feet. Palms face forward. Slide your shoulders down your back, open up through your chest, and reach up through the crown of your head. Really take a moment here to arrive and to do an inventory of what's going on right now in your physical body, in your mental and emotional state, any thoughts, any feelings floating around up there. And just allow yourself to be present for our time together. An easy way to do that is to focus on your breath. You might hear the waves crashing here on the lava rocks by me. Maybe you try to match the sound of the waves with your breath. A deep inhale, deep exhale, in and out through your nose. Belly breathing or deep breathing is a great way to already start to regulate stress, to manage and feel a sense of control. So imagine as you breathe in, you're expanding your belly. Really use that diaphragm to draw the air all the way down. And breathe out, empty completely. Once more. Stay with that slow, steady breath if you can this whole time. I'll keep reminding you. Next inhale, reach your arms to the sky, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Feel free to bend your knees, relax your head and neck at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, just fold, relax it back down. Inhale, rise, arms sweep high, stand tall again. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. We'll take a full sun salutation A. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Feel free to find your pace. Lift halfway as you breathe in, long spine. Exhale, high plank up or push up, hands come down. You can always lower your knees for a little bit more support. Let's hold here. Find that strong breath again. Really press into your fingers. Engage your core, your glutes. Press back through your heels. Find strength through your entire body. Things may be starting to heat up already. Maybe your breath is a little harder to regulate. Stay with it. Inhale, little shift forward. Remember, knees can always come down. Exhale, chaturanga to your bellies. Elbows hug your sides. Take it all the way down to the earth. Baby cobra, breathe in, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Press back, high plank or tabletop. I'm going to keep my knees down. Downward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Take a moment here in stillness. Just notice. And then find whatever adjustments you need. Walk your feet in, pedal out, sway a little side to side. Next, inhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands. Exhale, little steps or a hop, forward fold, top of your space. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Inhale, rise, arms sweep high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Now a variation of sun salute B. Inhale to a chair pose, hips low, hands high, and then bring your hands to your heart and take some little pulses. Almost like you're taking a squat, really powerful body weight exercise. Engage your core. Press down into your heels to engage your glutes and your hamstrings. For 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, stand tall, hands overhead. Breathe out, fold it forward, let everything go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps back. Rise, high crescent lunge, arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, lean forward, sweep your hands back. Inhale, reach high. This time we're gonna exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows, and bend your back knee, a little dip down. We'll move like that. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, lean forward, hands sweep back. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out that little lunge, cactus arms. You got it, one more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, hands drop down to the earth. 3-legged dog, left leg overhead, big breath in. Knee to nose with your left knee. Shift forward, high plank with your body. 2 more, inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Once more, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale to your 3-legged dog. Exhale, release your foot down. Now you can stay here, you can take a child's pose, drop your knees, or you can come with me. We're gonna take a little flow, high plank, upper push up. Remember, knees can always lower. Chaturanga just halfway down or to your belly. Elbows hug in. Up dog or cobra, lift your heart. To downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Take a full inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, make some noise. Again, breathe in. And let it go. Bend your knees, inhale, look to your hands. Step, hop, travel, forward fold, top of your space. Lift halfway, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise up, reach, hands float high. Palms together in front of your heart. Back to your chair pose, sit low. This time we're gonna exhale to drinking bird. Hands sweep back, lift your heels. Inhale, chair, hands high. Exhale, maybe sit a little lower, float your heels. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Hold here, take an inhale, open up through your chest, sit even lower. Forward fold, let everything go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back. Rise, high crescent lunge. Same flow we did on the other side. Exhale, lean forward, hands sweep back. Breathe in, hands high. Breathe out, cactus, and dip your back knee like a lunge, a split lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lean and sweep. Breathe in. Breathe it out. One more time, all the way through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lean. Inhale, float. And exhale, get low. Breathe in, hands high. Breathe out, release your hands down. 3-legged dog, right leg reaches up behind you. Knee to nose, breathe it out. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, release your foot down. And again, you can stay. Please notice what your body's asking for and really tune in and listen to that intuition. Huge part of finding that balance. If you want a little bit more, that vinyasa flow with me, high plank to chaturanga, to your up dog or cobra, back to your downward facing dog. We'll take feet wide, maybe as wide as your mat or towel, and then add a twist. Left hand toward your right leg. It may touch, it may not. Release and switch. A little pause here to re-regulate your breath. Release any stress, tension. Even if it doesn't feel like it's working, tell your body. Keep your feet wide, breathe in, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop to a squat. Malasana, heels and toes out, hands to your heart. Find a big inhale, open up through your chest. Exhale here. One more breath in. And exhale, sit all the way down. Cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees go wide. Lift your heart, breathe in, and hinge forward as you breathe out. So we're kind of finding this little balance between building up and coming back down. Our body does the stress response really well, sometimes too well, and oftentimes we don't have that release. We don't know the difference between being stressed out, being chased by a lion, a tiger, or a perceived threat. Someone says something wrong, work stress, whatever it is, which may be very real. But then our body doesn't have that release. We never run away from the tiger. We never come back to the set state of being calm. Come back up. So we're going to practice that kind of back and forth, that balance, coming back to homeostasis. So coming into your boat pose from here, Navasana, float your shins, hands to your heart. We're going to take a little twist to one side and then to the other. Try to keep your knees stable. Mine will not be totally stable. And you can go faster or slower. Sometimes regulating the speed helps us regulate that stress response. Slowing down, and everything that I do really helps me. I'm purposely going fast to then go slow. Even out your sides, back to neutral. Arms go wide, maybe legs go straight. A big breath in, and exhale, release. Feet down, hands behind you, reverse tabletop. Press through your feet and your hands, lift your hips. Head can gently fall back if that's okay on your neck. Breathe into your belly. Try to find that big belly breath again. Expand up toward the sky. And slowly lower down. Find your way to a tabletop, hands and knees. You can take a little wrist stretch if your body's craving that. Any adjustments. And we'll start to find that state of calm, more balance. Inhale to cow pose, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, really lengthen your spine. Exhale to cat, scoop round, press the earth away. Move like that with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back toward neutral. Draw your knees together to touch. Extend your left leg behind you and your right arm out in front. Feel the strength of your own body, your core muscles, all the way from your shoulders to your glutes. Those muscles that support your spine, not just your abdominal muscles or the six-pack we always think of. And turn everything on. Feel that support, know your strength. Release just your hand. Take your foot behind you to the right. So it's going to be off your mat. Press back through your heel and then peek over your right shoulder. Really breathe space into your left side body. If you want a little bit more, left hand can come to the top right corner of your mat. So I don't know about you, but for me it's hard to do these slow stretches on my own. I need a little guidance, something to watch, something to hold me accountable. Otherwise I get distracted. There's other things I can do in my day. Release back toward neutral tabletop and sway your hips side to side. But there's almost nothing in the world for me that feels as good as a slow, deep stretch to come back to that more relaxed state. Knees together this time, right leg back, left arm forward. Find that strength, that sense of stability. That slow, steady power. And then relax just your hand, cross your foot behind you to the left. Peek over your left shoulder. If you want a little bit more, right hand to the left corner of your mat. And gently release back toward neutral. We'll find a puppy pose if you prefer child's pose, hips to heels. Otherwise, hips stay high, right above your knees. Walk your hands forward, forehead, chin, or chest to your mat. Gently walk yourself back in. Lower to your belly. Sphinx pose, forearms down, walk your feet back. Open up through your chest. Drop chin to chest. Notice how the back of your neck feels. And if you'd like, a little ear to one side and then the other, just moving slowly and gently. And we'll roll over onto our backs. Adjust in your space however you like. When you arrive, draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little rock side to side. And take this to a spinal twist of your choice. Both knees in one direction. Head turns to face the other, if that's okay on your neck. And then back to center and to the other side. Notice where your mind is going as we're slowing things down. Totally normal for thoughts to arise. Come back to center. Take any last shapes, a little squeeze, a happy baby. Maybe there's a back bend or something else your body's requesting. And then allow yourself to get comfortable for final rest. This could be Shavasana on your back like me, on your side, on your belly, or even in a seat for a little meditation. And as you're sitting or lying here, just notice what comes up. Thoughts, emotions, sensations. Notice your breath, any sounds around you. And you are more than welcome to stay here, especially if your body is craving it, especially if you're feeling a lot before our practice. Maybe you need a little bit more time to slow down. Otherwise, invite some movement back in, little wiggles or stretches, and gently find your way up to a seated position, eyes closed or soft. Take a moment to pause, palms together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for making the time to move, to breathe. I thank you, as always, for joining me, for sharing your energy and your practice. And hopefully you feel a little less stressed, a little bit more balanced, and everything else can regulate from there. We will bow our heads together in silence. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please share any comments, any feedback. I always love hearing from you, and I hope to practice again with you soon.